So we developed the Business Godfather Business Value Calculator to help you understand kind of a quick and dirty way of understanding how much your business is worth now before you really get focused on how to start building a more valuable business. And before you start filling that out, start thinking about what is your biggest challenge to growing the value in your business. And you may find that by thinking about that, it's going to help you understand where you need to start your focus. And so to go to the calculator, just go to businessgodfather.com, follow the navigation, and the first screen that you'll see is it will ask you, what do you think your business is worth? Give us an estimation of what do you believe your business would sell if you sold it to someone else right now. After you complete that, it will ask you about your annual revenue. And it doesn't need to be down to the penny, but just a ballpark figure of how much money do you make? Because remember, sometimes we're going to value a company based on its revenue. After you complete that, then we'll go into what's your cash flow. And again, we don't need to get down to your tax returns. We don't need to get super specific. But what are you expecting to make this year, or what did you make last year, from a cash flow or a profit perspective? That depends on what you think is going to be most attractive to someone else. For most people, it's going to be cash flow. And it's that earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. Once you complete your cash flow, then it's how does that break down between the income components that are sources of value in your business. And so you need to do a little bit of math. It needs to add up to 100%. But how much of that income or profit comes from your efforts as the owner-operator? How much of that profit cash flow comes from efforts of others? How much does that cash flow or profit come from assets? And how much comes from selling a product? And as you break that down, it could be 100% efforts of the owner. It could be 25, 25, 25, 25. But just take a rough estimate of how that breaks out. Then move on to the next screen and take a look at how much are your assets worth. For a lot of companies, you don't really have much in the way of assets unless you own real estate, unless you're developing intellectual property, developing software, things like that. Things that you can license, things that you can derive value from. I'm not really interested in the value of your furniture or the other stuff you have lying around your office, because pretty much that's going to be taken care of on the cash flow side. But put in the value of the assets that you have net of any debt you might own. So if you own a piece of property that's worth $1.5 million and you have $1 million loan on it, then just put in $500,000 in that section. Because we're looking at what kind of equity is there in the company, what's the net after you pay off your debt. After you complete that, let us know what your industry is, and move on to the next screen. Provide us with your name, your email, and you can start joining the online family for the Business Godfather. After you submit that, you're going to get the estimate from the Business Godfather as to what your business is worth and compare it to what you think your business is worth. For some of you, it'll be real close, and you'll be pretty happy with that number. Some of you, you may be worth more than you think, based on the Business Godfather Business Value Calculator. Many of you will go through this, and what the Business Godfather says your business is worth is a lot less than you'd like it to be. And if that's the case, that's where you can really benefit from the Business Value Builder program and join the online community for the Business Godfather.